Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you the A208 trim bracket. Let's dive into the packaging. So this has a QR code. Once again, if you're on site unsure how to install anything, scan the QR code and it'll take you to a video like this. So in the box we've got 10 of these items. We've got the A401 screws that are included, 50 of those. Right, let's have a look at this bracket. So this bracket, once again, is very similar to the A205 and 206. It has that shape to it that allows you to hook it in underneath the profile. So let's have a look at a profile here. Let's pretend that this is, say, a rim joist or a perimeter joist, and you're wanting to essentially put on like a trim board or a fascia on the outside edge of this. I'll take my bracket and I'm just going to hook this under there, and it hooks into the channel like so, and then I click it in like there, and now I've got a large amount of screwable surface area in here for screwing off my trim board or my fascia board. Now I would have one of these at basically every 400 mils or 16 inch on center. So one here and about one here, just wherever you typically screw off your trim or fascia board. So let's take a look at what the difference is between the A208 and the A712, because they look really similar, but they've actually got quite different functions. So the A208 has a long flange on it, so it takes, you can screw a trim board or a fascia board that's up to 300 mils in width or 12 inches in width. So width being kind of going this way along the perimeter edge of your deck. The A712 is actually designed to support tile trim. So what I mean by that is that I've got my profile. Now I hook this in underneath, and now you'll see here that this has got an edge that I can sit my tile on while I glue it off here, because tiles typically are glued, with adhesive construction. They can't be screwed off. So it has to have a lip for that tile to sit on. So that makes for a really nice, easy install for tile trim. Let's talk screws. This is the A401 screw. It's our most common screw. It comes in a box of 50 and it's included with all the Qwickbuild frame components in the box. So you get 20% extra screws, and you don't have to calculate these individually. It's already included with the components that you're purchasing. So it is a self-drilling screw. It is a 5/8 length for those of you that are using standard measurements, and a 16mm for those using metric. It's a 304 stainless steel screw with an electrophoresis coating, which means it takes it up to about a 316 in terms of its corrosion resistance. Now the head of the screw is a 3/8 hex head, and that just happens to fit perfectly in with the 3/8 driver that we provide. It's a one-handed operation, so you can use this and just drill it straight into the bracket. The other attributes around it is that it actually has a self-drilling tip on it, which means that you've got no pre-drilling required. The other attribute is that it's got a rubber shoulder washer, which is actually soft. Not that soft, but you can see my fingernail digging into it. But what that means is that it acts as a shoulder washer. It isolates the screw from the bracket, but it beds the screw really nicely into the profile when you're screwing it in. So that is the A401 self-drilling screw that comes with all the components. So in summary, you don't need to worry about how to calculate how many screws or brackets or components you need. The deck planner will calculate it for you.